Thank you. Thank you for this award. I'm very honored and actually not sure I deserve it. In fact, I should probably share it with the two lawyers who gave me a modicum of credibility when I went up against David Boies. They are Dow Jones General Counsel Jay Conte and his deputy Jake Goldstein. They're actually sitting over there at, I think it's table 10. And so why don't you guys stand up and take a bow. Yeah. Jay even physically backed me up during my first confrontation with Boies and his henchmen at the Wall Street Journal. For those of you who haven't seen it, you can hear him in action in the HBO documentary about Elizabeth Holmes. At one point, as Boies is invoking trade secrets to refuse to answer questions about Theranos' mysterious blood testing technology, Jay tells him in a tone dripping with sarcasm, "It sounds like the Wizard of Oz." More seriously, I was fortunate to have not only those two guys' support, but that of my longtime employer, the Wall Street Journal, as I reported this difficult story. It's a lot easier to go up against a $10 billion Silicon Valley unicorn and the country's most feared litigator when you have a big media organization like the Journal standing behind you. Theranos and Boies kept threatening us with litigation. In fact, I recently learned that they had a 46-page defamation complaint drafted and ready to go. But they never pulled the trigger because probably of the Journal's sterling reputation and its resources, which made them blink. Had I been a freelancer or had I worked for a smaller and less hallowed publication, I think things could have played out much differently. This is where the Reporters Committee can make a difference. I don't think big investigative stories should be the sole purview of prominent, deep-pocketed media organizations. The Theranos scandal could have been sniffed out by a reporter working for a smaller regional paper or a Bay Area nonprofit. And had that been the case, this reporter could have used the backing and the legal expertise of the Reporters Committee to even the playing field. In a sense, that's why we're here tonight, to even the playing field between an increasingly embattled and cash-starved press and big corporate and government interests that won't hesitate to resort to legal browbeating to make uncomfortable stories go away. So here's to the Reporters Committee tangling in the not too distant future with the likes of David Boies.